The annual Boxing Day hunt saw one of the largest attendances ever, as hundreds came to see the hounds and the horses.
Good boys and girls.
The last two events have been marred by ice and snowy conditions, but the mild weather meant that nobody was stuck back in their stables. Tiverton Foxhounds were pleased to make a return to the Pannier Market and were happy to see so many people supporting them.
I think it was definitely more people here before we even arrived, you know. It's difficult to get in, you know, which is fantastic, yeah. So, no, we're really pleased with the support we get here. It's lovely to come here, Christmas, and say hello to everyone. So, yeah.
A lot of people who might be watching this will actually criticise the hunt. What would you say to those people?
I would say they're entirely, you know, entitled to their views, and you're not going to change their opinions, but ours are held fairly strongly as well. We're hunting within the law, managing quite well, and if you look at the support, you know, this year again we've had phenomenal support. You know, hounds have been out 3 days this week. We've had 50-60 horses every time, which is a lot for us, especially in these conditions.
Tiverton and Honiton MP Neil Parish was also mingling with the crowds and backed the repeal of the hunting ban.
I think a huge number here today. I mean, I think probably twice as many as last year. Weather's better, and people obviously support the hunt, which is excellent, and I'm here to show my support for everybody that's going to go out and enjoy themselves.
2 years ago you said you'd bring hunting to the floor again. How is that process at the moment?
The process is going on. What we're doing actually is we're going to have a commission to look at the West Lothian question. That is whether Scottish MPs should be allowed to vote on English and Welsh matters. Now that will sit for a year, come back in 2013, because the numbers game with winning the vote on hunting is that if the Scottish MPs didn't vote, we'd probably win reasonably easily on the floor of the House if it was just Welsh and English MPs voting. So we're waiting for that to happen, because I've said before, I will not bring it onto the floor of the House until we can win that vote. Otherwise we will shoot ourselves in the foot.
Before the spectacle of hounds and horses trotting through Fore Street and out into the countryside, speeches were made by Neil Parish and Kelvin Thomas, thanking the crowds for their continued support.
Can I just say to you, is what a difference a year makes. What were we, -10 last year, plus 11 degrees this year. I hope you have a great day going out hunting within the law. And what I want to say to you on hunting is this quite clearly. We will bring it onto the floor of the House, but when we can win that vote. We are doing a little bit of sort of adjustments at the moment, because we are sorting out the Scottish MPs as to whether they should vote on English and Welsh matters. So if we sort out the West Lothian question, and there is a commission at the moment in Parliament looking at it, and that will take a year to come back. When we've got the numbers right, we will bring it onto the floor of the House. Until that time we will shoot ourselves in the foot, and I have no intentions of shooting my foot or your foot, if you get the pun. And can I very much say thank you all for turning up this morning. I think those of you that are so dedicated to the countryside and hunting cause must be really heartened to see so many people here on Boxing Day. Have a great day. I won't talk about, you know, Cameron using the European veto, because I think it was absolutely right to stand up for Britain. I will say no more. You would pay more for fuel tax if we hadn't knocked 10 pence off the fuel, but it doesn't show because fuel prices have gone up. That's all the politics you'll have from me this morning. So have a great day out there, and I look forward to being able to come next year and wish you all well, and eventually, when we've got the right number of votes, we will repeal the Hunting Act. Thank you very much.
Neil, thank you very much. There's not much I can add to that. The only thing I would say is I wouldn't ask a Scotsman a question at this time of the year. But there we go. I'd like to thank Sean for welcoming us here this morning. He always does a lovely meet for us. Not too many of us get in to see him. Slightly off our patch. So we're eternally grateful for his meat, his hospitality. I hope some of you will go in afterwards and help support the pub today. They've done us very well for many years. So Sean, wherever you are, thanks very much, much appreciated. I'd like to thank our huntsman, the young whipper-in we have, and the groom at the kennels. I don't know if she's here, but the hounds have been out Wednesday, Friday and Saturday this week. Again today, Wednesday and Saturday this week. So you can see they haven't had much time. The collection here today is on their behalf, so please give generously to them. I'd like to thank our farmers and landowners, especially this year. It's been absolutely bottomless in the ground's horrendous, but within reason we've been able to carry on operating normally, so we're indebted to them. I'm told it's my joint master's daughter's birthday today and my ex-joint master's birthday, so I wish them well. I don't think I've got anything more to say other than to thank you for coming today. The crowd gets bigger every year. We are hunting within the law, as Neil indicated, but we are going to carry on. These hounds have been here for well over 100 years, and it won't be in my time, but I hope they keep coming back for a similar period. So thank you for your support. I hope you have a happy, peaceful and healthy New Year, and we'll be leaving by the normal route around the town. But thanks for coming. Thank you indeed.
Thank you very much. I will go in and see Sean on my way.
Please. Hounds, please. Morning. Hounds, please. Here, please.
Lewis Clark for Lewis News in Tiverton Town Centre.